What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back again. You see it. Something different on the channel. Yes, sir. We are opening day dove season 2023 in North Carolina. September 2nd. And we have been out of here about 30 minutes before shooting time, which is 30 minutes before sunup, which for us was 6:09 because sunrise was 6:39. So I got my nephew out here with me. I'll get that turned around. Maybe I can get some of his shots. I'm working on getting a shot camera, guys. I may bring more of this to the channel, but I'm gonna get this turned around, show you what we're hunting and what we've got down so far for being rusty, because I haven't dove hunted in like 3 years. I was big into dove hunting, but then racing took over, as you see on the channel. But I am splitting my time more efficiently now between the two. So giving you guys something new, a little bit new. See, can we get some of my nephew's shots up there? Probably won't be able to get any of mine because I don't have anywhere to prep my phone up. I had to bring a tripod or something. But let's get this turned around. We'll show you what we got. All right, so what we're hunting is a cut cornfield, or picked cornfield rather. Picked about 2 weeks ago, before the season came in, so it gave the doves time to find the feed, and most of the cornfields around us did not get picked. I've always hunted this field. It works great. Let's see. Thought I just saw a dove. I heard a dove, but as you can see out there, if I can zoom in, we have a decoy setup. So we have a mojo, and we have 4 steel dove decoys set up there, probably about 25 yards out maybe. And my nephew is set up probably about 75 yards from the decoy. So he's catching them as they come into the decoy. I'm kind of so-called what you would call hunting the decoy. But what works great in this location is there's a pond right down that tree line, and there's a short irrigation that runs all the way down this field, well, halfway down this field, guys, and swings. What that acts is as a perch for these birds, and they come and they sit there just like a power line, and it works great because you can sit underneath here, you can sit by these tires, and you can shade yourself, and you blend in with the, with the irrigation system, and you can catch them. A lot of times you have to actually get up and spook them off of the irrigation so you can shoot. But we have 8 birds down right here for me this morning. Not bad for having shot anything winged in like 3 years. So if I was a better shot, if I'd been practicing, I would have been unlimited out, which is 15 in here in North Carolina. I think my nephew has about 4. He has never dove hunted before, so that was a good experience for him to actually see doves flying, because that can be discouraging. You go to a place that don't have any doves, but this place was full of doves this morning. Hey, Jay, there's one. You missed out when he flew right over your head. So, yep, he just had one fly over his head. He's sitting over there. But we're going to see if we can get him on camera shooting at some doves, and we'll let you guys know what we end up with in the morning hunt. We may come back this afternoon, so we'll let you know we're coming in the morning hunt, and we're gonna go over our setups too when we get back to the truck. So with that being said, you guys stay tuned. All right, guys, so while we're still out here, I'm gonna talk about the decoy setup, and I actually call dove. So it does help a little bit. It just lightens up the event after some shooting. But what I use is a Primo's dove call. It's hard to find for some odd reason, but I'll show you what a dove sounds like. So on a dove mating call is like this. That's a dove mating call. And a standard dove call Sorry about that, guys. I had a bird come. But a standard mating call, and I missed him, by the way. Shouldn't have missed him. He was little anyway. But standard dove call is so that's a standard mating dove call, which you'll usually hear. To get good at dove calling, just watch videos of wildlife and how they sound and what kind of noises they make. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm running a 4-way decoy, running 3 stationary, 1 mojo, and I'll show that setup when I get ready to take it back up. But so next thing you'll see is that the decoy setup. And that bird's still flying, y'all. All right, so now as we walking up onto our decoy setup with some breaking action. Oh yeah, he missed that one. But as we're walking up, probably spooked that one up. But this is the dove decoy setup. So I have a stationary there, stationary over there, stationary there, and you have your mojo. So your mojo is motorized. They do make wind ones, which probably would have worked today, but I always like go with that because you never know when you're gonna have wind. But the way I have this thing set up is on an old broom pole, and it actually will spin with the wind. It'll catch the wind just right and it'll spin, so you get different angles. But it's motorized, run by AA, and I have one set over there. So I have them in like a feeding formation. But that's pretty much my setup, guys. Now, when you're hunting, guys, and you're definitely hunting, you know, public land or private land, as I am, which is, I mean, I'm hunting private land, which I think is better, but there are public fields in North Carolina that are designated for dove. But always make sure you pick up your shells. And that's what I do. I like to carry a bucket and I have a bag. But always pick up your shells, guys. It's respectful. It helps the environment. But always pick up your shells. That's what my nephew's down there doing right now, is picking up his shells. And we try to pick them up as we go along. We may not put them in anything, but we'll bundle them up in one area so we can just take the bucket and throw them in the bucket, as you see. But we always clean up anywhere we hunt, so. All right, so we made it back to the truck. And what we got on the tailgate is, I've got 10 down. My nephew's actually got 5 down, but we couldn't find one, so he's got 4 of these birds. So he did a good job for his first time out. Jay, how you enjoy yourself?
It was good. I still got to work on my aim some, you know. Little adjustments.
So would you come back?
Yeah, I will come back.
It's a lot of fun, guys. A lot of guys don't do it, especially of our color. So, but with that being said, we're gonna get home and dress these birds out and go from there. We may do an afternoon hunt, so stay tuned. It's possible I'm bringing more of this to the channel, but so not too bad for the first morning. Like I said, I haven't been dove hunting in about 3 years, so I'm gonna try to do it more. Like I said, the racing took it over a lot of my hunting, but this is the field that we were hunting. Not a bad setup. You got water pond right there, so they have water source. Your irrigation system works as like a telephone line, so they can perch. And like I said, this was one of the fields that got picked before Hurricane Ida came in, or whatever the name of it was. And a lot of the fields around us are not picked, so they flew in really good this morning. We could have limited out in probably an hour, but we had to get it together, figure out how to hit these birds, our leads, and how fast they were coming in. But that's it, guys. Tune into the channel.